There we go. Yo, hi Thiago. How many encounters are you at for Giratina? Yo, someone subscribed. Thank you so much if you're in the stream. By the way, I should have like fixed the problem with the alerts, but it seems it's not it's not solved. But I mean, there is still the issue of the account on the Europe accounts that are not public, and I don't know how does that work with the subscription alert. I mean, 25k is... Oh yeah, now I'm remembering that you told me about your Giratina back in the day. I forgot about it for a moment. Yeah, I think that we are reaching 26,000 today. It would be great. I mean, not really, but I mean... I should be able to do around 190 soft resets per hour. So we are definitely passing the 26,000. What do you mean actually? Because are you referring to the chat of the stream? Because I can see it on the layout and you also should be able to. Are you referring to it? Or just to something else? Nope. I can count 4 of them with also the last one you've sent. You might have sent one before, but I mean before, like, I don't know actually. Yeah, I think too. I mean, before the message in which you said what's up, you already passed my Giratina. I have seen nothing before it. But it might be like a connection problem. I don't know. Try to like refresh the page. By the way, I really don't know what to do about the alerts actually. It's getting annoying, this situation. But I really don't know how it would work actually, because people can have their YouTube account set as private or as public, and if they their account is set as public, when they subscribe, I can't even like read their name. So I'd love to shout out the subscription on stream by saying your name, but I can't because I cannot see it if you are using a private account. And that's what I was thinking about, because if you don't use a private account so I can see your name when you subscribe, it should be able to like pop up the alert, but I don't know. Hi Peso. I might be better actually. I have a bit of fever, but the grind is not gonna be stopped. Yeah, Thiago, I think it's a problem of like your connection. Yo, you got Caravagna? Let's go. After how many encounters? It doesn't, really. I mean, I think that like since the beginning of the year I hunted for I think 130 hours and I found only a single shiny Latios. Yeah, I mean, I already got Latios that was almost double odds. So it would be like, assuming that my Feebas is reaching the odds, it would be like Feebas with the odds, Latios with almost double odds, and Latios triple odds. It would be, I mean, not funny at all, but... Yeah, I do. I do have 2 emeralds and 1 sapphire and 1 ruby. I'm also planning on hunting on them, but I don't know when actually. I think I will for sure this year, but I still don't know when. I never done it. That's strange to hear, but yeah, I bought them. It was 8 months ago, just to like start hunting them. But I mean, I already set up the 2 emeralds, not the ruby and sapphire, because I was still wondering if I should hunt for the starters in Gen 3 or not. So I have to keep those 2 games like clean of data files. So so I bought them only 8 months ago because I couldn't find them with the like working battery, and yeah, so that was pretty much because of the broken RNG that I was not like that I haven't bought them before, but then I found them with the working battery, so I bought them, and I'm just saving them for the future actually. But yeah, at the beginning it was because of that. I was like a little scared of that broken RNG, so I was not that much into it, and I couldn't find the cartridges with the working batteries. So but I still have done like no researches about like cooldowns that I can do in the ON games. So if you have some of them, drop them in the chat that I'll check them out. But in the end, I still have like a lot of hounds planned in Gen 4, so I don't think I'm gonna move to like Emerald, Ruby and Sapphire that soon. It all depends on when I will choose to do the I hope short journey in the Eternal Forest in 4 Gen. I started shiny hunting. I mean, I found my first ever full-odds shiny that I've hunted because I found quite a lot of them random shinies before. But the first ever shiny that I found was in December 2020. That was a shiny Lugia. And since that shiny Lugia, I've always been hunting. So I'd say like 3 years. Hi Matteo. It's all good. I mean, it could be better because as I said before, I have a bit of fever, but I mean, I need to find Latios, so yeah, Lugia is pretty clean. Do we wanna do like a sort of race whenever I will be hunting in Emerald? Oh, so you already got OO. That's nice to hear. Such a good one also OO. I also got it. Super clean. Pretty fast, actually. I think I went to a bit more than alpha odds. It was like 4,200. Yeah, it's getting long. And Peso, how long have you been hunting for? Let's see. I mean, in general, like, when was your first ever shiny, full out shiny hunt? Yeah. How many years ago have you started? I'm curious. Matteo, are you EV training your Scyther right now, or are you still going like for shinies? I mean, it's a good shiny. I'm a super fan of the Gallade sprite, so I mean, they could have colored that Pokemon in every way. I would have still liked it. But in my opinion, if it was like black, I mean, this also counts for Gardevoir. If they were black, they were like so better. But also in that light blue, they are good. Are you doing it with the Masudamerald, or like you are etching the eggs full odds? Huge, your files have been popping off actually. I mean, 5 days after OO Mewtwo. My files also used to do so. Like in January 2023 with my Regis, but now I think that they don't feel like to. Oh, I see. Yeah, I mean, breeding a shiny, it's pretty... I mean, if you are looking for certain IVs, it might take a while, actually. So it's better for you to be training it. Yeah, those are super cool. I got them in Gen 4. Don't worry. But when have you found the heralds? After this hider or before this hider? Yeah, exactly. It's pretty rough to breed for a shiny Pokemon. With the correct ability, correct nature. It's kinda tough. Yeah, and apart from the trio, I also caught the level 1 Regigigas that you can unlock after you have like caught all the 3 Regis. And in my opinion, the like level 1 shinies, I mean level 1 shiny legendary is such a cool thing. That's why I've been thinking quite a few times to go for the Shinjo ruins. I'm not sure I got your point actually from the last thing you wrote. Yeah, the Pokeathlon grind. I mean, in the end, it's not even that long to farm points in that like sort of minigame. The last time I played the Pokeathlon was, it might have been like 2019. So I mean, those are sort of old memories, but I mean, wasn't it like 1,000 points? Am I right? 1,500 points? I might be wrong. Yeah, you should. Talking about Firered and Leafgreen, I played them like for, I mean, a while. Not been hunting that much in those games, just because, I mean, I'm a 4-gen guy, but I found a couple shinies on those games. I found a Charmander, a Squirtle and a Bulbasaur, and also a shiny Magneton, like a couple days ago. I mean, a couple weeks ago, at this point. And I've also found 2 Safari shinies, that's it. 5% Venomoth, and I think it was a 15% Paras. It should be 15%, I don't remember actually. I might be wrong. It might also be like 30%, I have no idea. Oh, 2,500 points. Alright, that might take a bit more, actually. I was sure I was just talking bullshit about the points. I mean, are they? Because as far as I remember, they were not that cheap actually. I mean, if you are also paying the shipping, they are not cheap at all. I wish that I could evolve that Magneton into Magnezone, but I unfortunately can't in Gen 3. That's super sad because I'm super in love with Magnezone as a Pokemon. I think it's super cool. But at the same time, I don't know, I don't really wanna transfer over my Magneton to Gen 4. Because back in the day I chose to keep all the shinies in their generation. I mean in the generation in which I found them. So I don't really wanna move them. The best shiny legendary hound to do in Gen 4? I mean it depends on what you mean about the best legendary hound, because do you mean like by speed? I mean how quick are the encounters, or are you talking about how good is the Pokemon, or maybe a combination of these two features? Hi Evie. Yeah, I think that all the Gen 4 is actually so nice. Not only the legendaries. Oh, gotta think about it. But because of the fact that Suicune is in my top 10 shinies, and is the only legendary in my top 10, I might go for it. Because you can find it in HeartGold and SoulSilver, so yeah, I might go for Suicune. In my opinion, it got such a unique color combo. But apart from it, I don't know, if I have also to say like the most unique hound for a shiny legendary in Gen 4, I might go for the Shinjo Ruins because are so unique. Those hounds are incredible, but of course they are not like the best thing to go for. Yeah, that's exactly how I feel like, Eevee. It's the same, literally. When I'm like playing 4-gen games, it seems that like time stops, and I can just like, I don't know. It's so good as a feeling, actually. Yeah, it's pretty hard, actually. I mean, an ugly shiny legendary. Ugly is, I mean, it's heavy. I don't know. I don't really think there is an ugly shiny, an ugly legendary shiny. Yeah, there's not. Yeah, of course, shiny Rayquaza. Broken. I mean, in the end, it's just like black, just as Charizard. I mean, in the end, it's pretty difficult to judge shinies because, I mean, also like Surskit is black, as far as I remember at least. But I mean, if you're comparing a Surskit and a Charizard, and the color should be the same at least. Let me check just to be sure. Yeah, it's black. So if, I mean, everyone, if you are comparing like Surskit to Charizard or Rayquaza, everyone is gonna say, I mean, Charizard is better, but in the end the color is the same. Of course, black suits so much a sort of like dragon. I know Charizard is not a dragon, but in the end the design is a dragon. But if you had to judge the shiny, I mean, if you are saying that like Charizard, Rayquaza are super incredible shinies, is, I mean, 70% of your like grade is because of this sprite. That's it. You cannot say like another thing, in my opinion. And this is the same for me, because in my opinion it's also super good shiny Charizard and also Rayquaza, but in the end are just a sort of, they got only a single color, they just changed a single color. They are not like something super particular at all. But I mean, these are I'm always dropping my hot takes. But I mean, in the end it's just my like my view. Yeah, there are not many of them, actually. I'm not sure I know what GBA ghosting is, but I might do. And know like this name in Italian, but I don't know if the translation is like loyal. So try like to drop an explanation and then I'll tell you if I know about it or not. But I'm not like a GBA expert actually. I've been approaching like the GBA and the Gentry in the last year and a half. So no, the course, I'm dropping frames. Tell me I'm not crashing, please. Don't do this to me. I'm sorry guys if this stream is lagging, but nothing I can do as always. Yeah, that's also a point. The fact that the more is like rare the shiny, and more is the like the value it gets. But yeah, that's for sure a point. But I don't know. I don't think it's. I don't think it would make the complete percentage of your like grade, of the grade you're giving to a shiny. Because I mean, how are you like judging source kit? Do you think it's? I mean, in my opinion, the black suits it so good. But I don't really. I wouldn't never say that it's a good like shiny Pokemon. I mean, it might be a cool find, but it's never something I'd chase. You know. Yeah, I mean, it's fair. In the end, everyone has its own opinion. But yeah, it's pretty difficult to judge a shiny Pokemon, actually. I mean, I also think there are no ugly Pokemons. Ugly is just a super bad word, actually. It's exaggerate. I mean, but there are Pokemons that I'd live without pretty easily. Let's put it that way. I mean, let me double check it in 4gen. Let me see, because I know that in the newest generations it's not that dark, but yeah, in Gen 4, yeah, I mean it's a sort of like very dark gray, but I mean in the end that's pretty much it actually. I was talking about the Source kit, by the way. But I mean, the color is that one in the end, almost. But yeah, I've never thought about like giving more value to a shiny because of the rare color it has. That's actually a super good point. Yeah, Shiny Latios color is super unique. But is it enough to put it in my like top 10 or 20 or 30 shiny? I don't know. I think that the Pokemons with a color combination are, I mean, got a sort of advantage to my eyes, at least. I wish they colored Mewtwo as like black. I mean, also with the like the green tail, I'm okay with it. But if they were changing like the other part as like black, in my opinion it would have been like so dirty as a shine. Hi Goofy, how are you doing? Yeah, I think that it became like more popular because of the fact, I mean, because of how easy it is to get a shiny nowadays. I mean, the newest generation is so fucking easy, it's embarrassing actually. But it would be, I mean, it's super great because in the end people can start, I mean, can approach shiny hunting because it's simple in the newest generations, and then go back buying the like old generation games, even if it's difficult because I mean they are not that easy to find with like not super expensive prices. I'm wondering the same thing, Goofy. But I mean, I'm kinda getting used to it, so it's not even a big deal. In the past days, I've been thinking about me shiny hunting, just as me doing soft resets without finding any shiny. This is how, this is what shiny hunting is for me this year, actually. That's pretty sad. Yeah, I mean, in the end, you cannot do like a sort of. I mean, if you're doing a top 10, a top 20, I mean, it is also on your taste. I mean, as much as you want to like try to avoid, and I mean, as much as you wanna avoid your tastes, you are putting them into your top 10 anyway. Just as I did 3 days ago, and just as everyone does. So in the end, it's fair. I mean, what is the point on doing it like in a objective way? I don't know. I mean, in the end, everyone has its own method to judge in this like topic. We're talking about Pokemons, but it can be applied to everything. And then we're doing the top on our tastes in the end, because that's what it is. Yeah, patience is the key. For sure. Yeah, I also didn't understand what do you mean by saying real? I mean, there is only one shinyhunting. Yeah, by the way, Matteo, in the end, by putting Gyarados as my favorite shiny as ever, I literally destroyed everything I said before. That was like judging on the color combination, unique colors. I mean, Gyarados is not unique. It's just badass, and I put it as the first place because I like it in the end. So that's it. I mean, it's just red, nothing else. And red is not even... I mean, it's... I don't want to say common, but... I mean, it's not even rare, as far as I remember. I mean, I don't have the shiny shit in front of me, so I might be wrong, but... I remember a couple of them being red. Yeah, there will never be like an ending point in such a debate. That's for sure. What is cool is to hear like everyone's opinion on, I mean, what they prefer the most. But Shiny Slowbro is underrated, and this is fact. You can tell me that I'm wrong. Not accepting it. My boy Shiny Slowbro is super underrated. Hi Andres. Decent day, I'd say. Yeah, I mean, Eevee, I think that everyone is at least okay with Gyarados. I mean, in the end, I don't really think that someone can say Gyarados is a bad shiny, because it looks amazing in red. But, I mean, I put it as my first ever, not even able to speak. I put it as my first place in my top 10, so I'm way more than okay with it. Yeah, also, like, yeah, there is. I mean, nostalgia is such a strong factor in such a debate. A discussion about those, like, kind of topics is so far from being, like, objective. There is no way. Yeah, I think it's like more orange than red in third gen. But when I've done my top 10, I was referring to like Gen 4. Because in third gen, I wouldn't say that one is my favorite shiny. Because I'm not a super fan of orange as a color. But I was referring to Gen 4. My first Pokemon game was Pokemon Pearl, and I still have it with me. I mean, that same cartridge that I had back in the day. And now it is my... I like to call it my Pokemon bank. In that file there is literally everything I got. So all these shinies that I got so far, and all the other shinies that I get in Gen 4 will be transferred to that Pearl. Tonight I'm having a reaction time with the fishing encounters that is insane. I mean, it's the second time that literally as soon as the exclamation mark comes up, I'm clicking right away the A button. Like super fast. I'm so proud of myself right now. Huge accomplishment. I also recorded a clip, like it was like 3 weeks ago, almost, in which I have literally like pressed the A button before the exclamation mark coming up. It was incredible because I was just, I mean, I almost clicked that button by mistake because every like once in a while I used to like press A even if there is no like the exclamation mark. Just I don't know why, just to hit it faster and I don't know. And I got it actually. And it happened 2 times. It was insane. I've also thought about like uploading that clip by itself, like a 2 seconds clip with my reaction to that like super quick reaction time, but in the end I didn't. But it was fun. Yeah, but I'm not a super fan of Bagon as a shiny, actually. That's strange because it's a dragon, and I love dragons. But I think that Shelgon looks better. I don't even remember Salamence. Let me check it real quick. It should be... I mean, I'm pretty sure how it is. Yeah. It's green. I'm not even a super fan of shiny Salamence actually. I prefer like darker colors on dragons. Just as Dragonite. In my opinion, it's such an underrated one. I mean, such an hated one for free actually because it looks so cool. Yeah, I wish they did a better job with it, for sure. Let me think about a more good looking shiny Salamence. I don't know. Because its regular color really suits him. I really like the regular Salamence, for sure. But if I had to think about another shiny form, I don't know. Yeah, I mean that dark. I have no voice. That dark green looks pretty sick, actually. And also the internal part of the wings, I also like it. I mean, I like Dragonite in its complex. I mean, as a Pokemon, in all the forms, the regular one and also the shiny. Super clean. Let me drink. I mean, I already have a shiny Dratini that I might turn into a Salamence, into a Dragonite, but it was calm-natured, so it was not super good. And because of the fact that I will go for another Dratini in the future from the game corner, I'll wait, because if I'm getting a better nature in the game corner, I'll evolve that one for sure. Hi Pokemon, how are you doing? By the way, I missed your message in which you were writing that you ate Dragonite. This hurts. Poor my boy. Yeah, I'm so in love with Goodra. I'm so in love with it. It is one of my favorite Gen 6 Pokemons. Not talking about the shiny, also the shiny it is good. Let me check it out again real quick, just to be sure. Because I'm not checking like the Gen 6 shinies. Yeah. Alright, yeah, it's good. It got such a unique color also. But yeah, I was such a fan of Goodra. It was also so super broken. I mean, not broken, it was good. I mean, in competitive. Competitively speaking. Yeah, yesterday I couldn't stream. I was not at home. I mean, Matteo, don't you like shiny Metagross? That's a semi-legendary too. You really cannot tell me that you don't like it. I'm going off stream if you tell me so. You can't. Yeah, no problem, Evie. Thank you for passing. Have a great one.